Jolly good. You love a clap. No, not the clap. You love... You love to clap.
I love a single clap.
A single clap is industry standard to let people know it has begun.
Yeah, this is the start of something great. It begins now.
Start of something. Yeah, okay.
This is cute.
I know.
I
I like it. For viewers who are actually watching, we are wearing our brand new, and thank you, Pride Bunny.
Yes.
For our lovely little outfits.
Yeah, we got some.
They're cute.
We got some Pride Bunny merch sent to us,
Yeah,
which is
do.
very, very nice of them.
Indeed.
And it's very fitting because, you know, it's Pride Month, and that means rainbows.
Well, naturally, yes. Obviously.
I'm not sure we're very good company advocates here.
Because pride means rainbows. Yeah.
Pride means rainbows.
Yeah, no,
But
it does.
They're very nice, very comfortable. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. So, without further ado, welcome back to A Story Worth Telling, the podcast.
Is that what we went with in the end?
Well, we did go with that at the end because
Okay.
it just kind of...
The other days were terrible.
Well, I mean, your one was hearing a sound or something like that, so I
A
don't
story worth
think...
hearing. I thought that was very good, actually.
That was mine. You were like a hearing worth telling or something.
All right. A courtroom worth hearing. Anyway, we're back with episode 2, and because it's June, it means
Oh, I went too soon.
somewhere a gay was born.
Yeah.
It's of course Pride Month, and we hope that you've been celebrating wherever you are,
Yeah.
and looking forward to Pride parades as they no doubtedly crawl across cities all over the world.
I was going to say, well, it's Pride Month here. I don't know if it's Pride Month in other places. Is Pride Month universal?
I think June is universally Pride.
But who says so?
The gays say so.
Well,
Yeah. Once upon a time, there was a chief gay, and they said, "Let there be gay."
let there be gay.
Yeah.
In
And
June.
may it be in the sunny month of June.
Yes, and even though we're having London Pride in July. And Brighton Pride.
Well, it's the
in
1st of
August.
July, so it's very close.
It all
Very
counts.
close. So, what better way to celebrate Pride Month than to talk about Pride in Pride Month?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Pride and Pride Month.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Pride in Pride
Taking pride in Pride.
Month.
Okay. Yeah, so we are actually going to be at London Pride in, well, at the time of recording, 5 days' time.
Oh my God, is it actually 5 days?
Yeah, Saturday.
I've got nothing to wear. Well,
Well.
thank you, Pride Buddy.
And courtesy of our friends at Pride Month.
Yeah, well, now I have
Now
something to wear.
fully kitted out, so no problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Just have to make sure I put it in the wash before.
And thank you for that.
And thank you for
Those
that.
smell-o-vision viewers.
But I did not realise it was 5 days away. It does kind of swing round so quickly because you forget it just happens every year.
Yeah. I mean, I think last year we were away because we went to...
Oh, we were
We
away.
went to Greece, yeah.
Yeah.
And that felt bad, actually. I felt significant FOMO getting on a flight
Bad
to
gays.
go enjoy myself. Yeah, bad gays.
Yeah, but we were
Yeah.
having fun elsewhere. We were having
Yeah,
pride in our own way.
This is true.
We were
This is
having
true.
Greek pride. It was Mamma Mia.
We were proud to live our lives away from the Pride Parade.
Well, when you put it like that.
So anyway, this year we will be there.
Yes, we will be there. So if
wholeheartedly.
you see us, the celebrities that we are, please do come say hi. Now, I cannot guarantee I'll actually be sober.
We could sign something. What could we sign?
I can't sign. Oh, sign.
No, not like BSL.
That's not what you meant.
If you do come and say hello, we can commune in many
I
languages.
thought you meant sign language.
Spanish and French are available. No, we could sign a little thing, couldn't we?
What are we going to sign?
I don't know. You can sign your chest. How about that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, right, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All other body parts, I guess.
Bring them all this
Yeah.
way.
Right. So
Okay.
we are doing this one for a reason, then, because Pride is, of course, a very important spectacle in the gay calendar.
Yes,
It is a spectacle.
yes.
But of course, it has its roots in very serious and very important places.
Well, Pride is a protest to begin with. Do you know what I
Pride
mean?
is a
Pride
protest.
was a protest for equality to begin with.
Huh?
And
Still is.
it still is. It's still a fight, and it's still a protest, but it's changed a lot.
Oh, it's changed.
I mean,
Yes,
but like,
has it
when
changed?
you think of Pride, what does that mean to you?
Enjoying watching the plethora
Of protests.
of protests on show.
Yeah.
It's going to watch a parade where you just never know what group is going to be next and what they'll be wearing, or in some cases not wearing.
Oh, but I love that.
Yeah, I mean it's joyful because everyone can truly be themselves.
Especially when the pup masks come round.
Yeah, the puppies is a good one.
The puppies
That's
is a great
that's
one.
always one of my favourites.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make of that what you will.
I love it.
But no, Pride is like that time of the year where you get to put on your campus clothes and put glitter all over everywhere and just walk down the street
Everywhere.
like you own it. Like you own the
Yes.
street.
Yes.
And you can just be yourself without a care in the world.
Yes. The
And that's
other
what Pride is.
364 days of the year, it's someone else's street. But on that one day, it's mine.
No, I own the street every day of the year, just without the glitter.
Just without the glitter in all the places. But it's also a celebration, and to me, that's what Pride is. You still respect that it's a fight, and it's still a fight, but it's celebrating and making that celebration like worth something. And to be able to, I mean, we're very fortunate to celebrate Pride in a country that's quite inclusive and equal. Pride to other countries in the world is still, well, non-existent really, a Pride parade.
Well, Pride could be, just getting to work safely.
Yeah, quite literally.
Yes, we are very lucky.
Mind you, I sometimes can't get to work safely.
Because you're a bad cyclist, that's why. Nothing to do with your sexuality.
Move, I'm gay!
Just your driving skills.
Yeah.
And we're so lucky in the sense that, it's almost like a Pride season, and that season starts now.
Yeah, I do feel like it keeps getting longer every year.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like,
But maybe that's...
in 2060, it will be like, it's a Pride year.
But I like that. It's
Yeah,
good.
no, I
you get
like
to,
that.
You get to travel to different cities and enjoy the kind of gay stuff the different cities have to offer. Canal Street, one of my faves.
Yeah. Brighton will
really.
always
Brighton,
be.
yes,
Brighton will
Brighton,
always be.
of course.
Kylie Minogue at Brighton's 2000 and when was it? Well, it was one of the years.
Kylie over Britney?
Oh, 100%. She made me cry.
Which one?
Kylie.
She made you cry.
She made me cry.
She read you for filth, and then you were
She
weeping.
Oh, honestly, I was in a moment. That honestly was probably the best Pride I've ever had.
It was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
That's what Pride's about.
Yeah.
It's loving.
And this year we've got the Black Eyed Peas. No, you can't laugh.
Yes,
They're a
you-
well-renowned artist
you
group
fucking
band
can.
person.
Yes, of course they are.
Yeah.
Oh, the divas that they are.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I've got a feeling it's gonna be a good one.
Oh God. Anyway, moving on. What is, and this is a kind of, I think it leads on nicely. What is your take though on like corporate Pride? Because as Pride has gotten bigger throughout the years, and it has gotten more of an accessible thing for everyone to kind of join in on the celebration. There is that level of like, this conversation, like, we're putting a lot of people about businesses getting involved, and is it actually like because they actually care or because they want to advertise like a new sports drink?
I mean, it's so hard because it is a balance. It is a balance because, at the end of the day, it's a good thing that businesses are visibly supporting queer people. That's a good thing.
Yes.
But,
Oh, the finger's out.
yeah, guys at home, the finger is out.
Oh no!
Ew. But that has to come hand in hand with some level of actual support, not just kind of
Yeah.
surface level. Oh, we're going to paint our
Yeah.
logo rainbow for a couple of
Yeah,
weeks.
don't change your logo for 30 days and then change it back and have done nothing.
Yeah, it's got to come with, evidence of the businesses doing something internally to support LGBTQ
LGBT quoi?
people, or they donate to a charity that supports
Yeah.
the community. It's got to be something more than
Give back.
yeah, that's exactly right. Giving back rather than
I just said basically all you said in 2 words, but yeah, sure.
give back.
Give
back better.
Give back better.
Yeah. No,
I was gonna say something there, but that
give BB better.
Yeah, no.
No.
You said it. Okay, great.
Unacceptable.
No, but it is true. It's true. Because I think, like in my opinion, that's where the message gets lost, and people start to misunderstand what pride means. And when you get to a point where you are looking at a march and it no longer resembles the community and the support for the community, but actually you're just looking at like business float after business float, and you're actually wondering, okay, well, what are these people doing for it? And you go, well, not much, but they've just got some rainbow flags on a float. Like, where is it? And so I agree, and I feel like, and I would like there more to be done about that, because it worries me that we may get to a day where pride is forgotten what it actually stands for.
Yeah.
But also, I'm also of the opinion where it's like, the more the merrier. Everyone join in. We're all having fun. Like, I get it. Because you know, it's better that, I suppose, than to not have engagement from big corporations and stuff. But it is a balance, like you say.
Yeah, and actually, I think in the past couple of years, especially, there has been that voice of the community saying, "Look, we appreciate your waving flags around, but we don't get that support."
Yeah.
And now I think it's actually gone maybe too far the other way.
Come back.
Yeah, because
No, wait, bring the money back.
It's such a tricky topic for businesses now that I think they'd rather kind of just not do anything and avoid the problem than actually, make a correct decision. Because I couldn't find anything for Hoopla. Fucking nothing. I wore your clothes. That's how bad it got.
Oh, you did. Hey, those
Wait,
clothes were great. Fuck you.
I meant that in a different way. But it was hard because you walk into a shop around June,
Which is
and
surprising
you
for
expect
fashion.
and you expect to see, there's my rainbow selection.
Yeah, there's at least one
no, they
rainbow
didn't do that
top.
this year.
Oh,
So I think it's
gosh.
gone the other way a bit.
Yeah.
And actually, someone's telling me about this story, which I didn't see in the news here, about Bud Light in the US. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, the trans thing.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely shocking. And it's a business. They didn't even really try, but it's a business like trying to do a little bit more. And they get cut off at the knees.
Well,
It's
that's the thing.
unbelievable.
It's the amount of hate out there where it is a bit shocking, because it's like the brand is trying, and then there is these entire voice groups going, "We're going to boycott your product because you affiliated yourself with trans representations and trans rights." And so, from Bud Light's perspective, I guess it almost does look like a fuck. Well, I'm trying here, like,
yeah.
and if I'm not doing enough,
Yeah.
I get called out. And if I do too much, so it's not easy. But equally, I think it's those moments where, when stuff like that happens, the queer community stands up for the brands and goes, no, don't worry. Forget the haters.
They just need to
'cause
keep going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep going. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Because when it comes down to like going against like the haters, then we all get together and we all
Exactly.
support each other. And so to any brand that is kind of like facing that, I'm like, yeah, just keep going. Yeah. Just keep going. There's always going to be those protesters at Pride. There's always going to be those people.
Yeah.
They're not going to change, but
Guys, did you? Yeah, and I also read about that mayor in England somewhere.
Mayor?
Yeah, did you hear about that?
What,
It's
a female horse?
No, not a mayor. A mayor of a town.
Oh, you just saying mayor really
mayor,
posh?
a mayor. No, look, I'll say the two words.
A mayor.
Female horse is a mare.
Yes, and you
And
said
instead
a mayor.
of the town is a mare.
A mayor.
There is a difference.
You are so fucking
All right,
posh.
all right.
A mayor.
A mare. Anyway, there's a mare.
The mayor. Wait, which mayor?
I don't know which mare. He went to a pride parade.
Yes.
And then I think he did a speech or he waved some flags or something, a bit of a photo shoot. And then he posted on his socials later in that day, I've had time to reflect and I regret what I did today and it's not in keeping with my faith and I'm sorry. He apologized for going to the pride parade and then he's out. Like, the backlash was so strong that I think he resigned.
Oh no!
It was like the worst.
Oh no!
He's had a mare.
The mayor's had an absolute mare. Oh my god!
It's just like, what? Seriously, there's such a disconnect here. So you can, as a business, coming back to that point, it's definitely difficult, and there's definitely like a fine line to tread sometimes. But there's definitely ways to do it wrong.
Yeah.
And that is an example of just completely
Don't do it,
absolute,
don't do
absolute
it,
shocker.
Well, yeah, but also don't give in. If you're gonna do something, stand by your principles. Because as queer people, we stand up every Pride Month and we march through that parade, and we don't,
We have no regrets.
We have no regrets, and so it's like, don't backtrack for the sake of pleasing other people's rather conservative and closed-minded opinions.
Yeah, he's probably had a little bit of a whisper in the ear, and he's just got a bit lost.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was a fun story.
Well,
What else we got?
what do we have? Oh, that's right. Yeah, because by the way, we're reading from a script that we've written.
It's not a script. No, we just thought there's some important questions that we wanted to talk about.
I didn't write that question.
No,
though.
I wrote that question.
Oh,
What about this question?
Oh. Well, that was the main thing I wanted to talk about, actually.
Right, well, go on.
All right. No, I think I'll just have a mare. No.
Mare.
It was. We talk about Pride, obviously, in this way, but what we do as a channel and as a brand of ourselves is review media. And do you think that same level of importance and how we see Pride is reflected in what we consume and what we watch? Because I do wonder this.
Ooh. Do you mean Pride specifically, like Pride is in the kind of protest parade, or Pride is in pride in being LGBTQ? Fucking love that now. It's my new favourite thing.
The LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like a bit of both, I guess.
Because I'm trying to think now about queer movies and having seen Pride parades. The only ones I can think of are Pride. Of course.
Exactly, and that's
Right.
one of my I think both of our favourite films, what we've done on the channel, and it does it in such a fantastic way. But I think it does that for kind of like the reasons of the film in the first place, is to kind of give you that history of Pride and show you the importance of it, which is why it's such a fantastic film. But then you don't see necessarily like that same follow through in a lot of media that we watch that are just about queer stories in general. I think when they bring up topics of like Pride, there's very much this like surface sort of line of it's all colors and it's all being feeling happy and stuff, which is nice, but a day in the life of going to a Pride parade is so much more than that. There's layers, there's levels, there's
clubs,
there's
another club, another club.
Well, yeah, there's that too. And then the whole concept of like actually the meaning of the word and like how people feel Pride. I mean, that's a whole other subject story. But I think specifically for the parade and for the march and how people celebrate Pride, I don't see a lot of that in TV. I just see a lot of like kind of very surface stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard in a movie because movies and TV shows, you know, they have their own plot, they've got their own agenda. It's not necessarily about, oh, this is my protest. This is like.
But that's the importance of it. That maybe we're missing, you know.
Yeah.
And let's remind ourselves, and let's bring back those stories of the protest. Like, it's all nice, kind of showing individual queer stories, but all of our stories usually reunite once a year around a protest, a parade, a march, a pride, a celebration. So it's kind of like, let's have more of that. Let's have more of those stories and remind ourselves of like what it's for.
How would you tell it?
Well, a club. No, I don't know. I would tell it in a way that is not stereotypical, because I think people kind of view it as.
That's true. I think it needs to follow kind of individual stories.
Yeah.
Rather than be this generic rainbow washing of a day.
Precisely. It's very much like it kind of reminds me of was it Love, Simon, when he goes to that point of like, oh, what does it mean to be gay and proud and wear these things, and it just goes rainbow, you know.
Let's have a stereotype.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not every year.
Yeah.
I mean, some prides, honestly, it's a tragedy.
Well, yeah, we've all had a few of those.
We've all had a few of those. Indeed.
No, I think that's right. And like, I think touching on other forms of media, I think the news could do more. I think around Pride, it could, like you say, tell more kind of individual stories and make it more personal, rather than, you know, the classic 50,000 people attended Pride in London today. The end. Yeah, and then like a picture of a rainbow flag.
Yeah.
It's just a bit.
Yeah.
It is a bit generic.
Well, that's the thing, and that's where I think we've kind of forgotten the importance of it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
But then I think in order to bring that importance to light, it's about kind of talking with each other and sharing experiences, and particularly like, I think Pride is great for bringing together so many people from, you know, different backgrounds with different experiences.
Oh, totally.
And it's such a good opportunity to just get chatting. Just get chatting with the stranger next to you watching the parade, and like learn a bit about them and their story. And I think kind of get out of the bubble a little bit, because we all get into our little tribes and our little circles.
Yeah.
And not that that's a bad thing, because obviously having, you know, like-minded people supporting each other is fantastic. But when you don't get that kind of depth and range of experiences, and exposure to those experiences,
I think it's again kind of finding the balance.
Miss it.
Like you said, because we always kind of say, oh, the queer community's got a little bit, you know, over separated now, and all these things like tribes and stuff. But then when you're at somewhere like Pride, it's like you want to celebrate all of the differences in people and all of the
Yas Queen.
the Yas Queens, the work queens, the hold on queens, hold my drink queen, like every queen.
Hold my drink queen.
Hold my drink queen. That's usually me. I'm gonna pass out on the floor, queen. So yeah, I as long as we're still coming together, that's what's important to me. You know, you don't want to be in a situation where we're no longer celebrating together.
Oh God, I was really It reminds me of when COVID happened, and they killed the Pride Parade that year, and then
Jesus, don't say kill the Pride Parade. I thought you were you were talking about someone dying.
No. When they cancelled the Pride Parade, how about that?
Much better.
They got cancelled.
They killed Pride.
But then they still had like the Football World Cup.
Fuck me right off.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a disconnect.
Absolutely not.
You know,
why should your kicking a ball around a field be more important than me stripping on a pole in the middle of Old Compton Street?
And I imagine we, you know, cause a lot of litter. I'm sure we do on that day.
We do.
It's a horrible day for the streets.
We do.
But they were jumping on cars and things, other things. Terrible. Hooligans. I think we're a bunch of hooligans as well.
We are, but we are only hooligans within the confines of Soho.
We're kind hooligans.
We're nice hooligans. We're considerate hooligans.
Oh gosh, Soho. Oh, it's gonna be sweaty.
It's going to be... Do you know, last time I was in Soho for Pride, I could not move for about, like, half an hour. Because it was
Sounds dangerous.
so busy.
I don't really like it that much.
So I can't wait.
Yeah. We want to see, like, someone with a good upstairs
You
flat.
just say you don't like it that much.
I don't like the...
You spent the whole podcast going, it's so lovely, and then you've just been like, do you know what? I don't actually like it.
I like the parade bit. I'm not sure I enjoy the kind of scrumming in.
Oh, that's the best bit. A bit of
think
sweat,
so?
a bit of rub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drag queen on the stage.
Oh, give
The
me
best.
more. Yeah.
Give me more.
All right, Brittany.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
So anyway, I think, is that all we have to say about Pride?
I think, we said quite a lot.
What was your favourite Pride?
Oh, like I said, Kylie, Brighton.
Kylie Minogue,
Yeah.
Brighton.
Because she just understood the gays.
She got the brief.
She got the brief.
She got the brief.
You can't beat it when you understand. I think that's the other thing as well. There is a difference in people, like artists, who respect the queer community and know that they are grateful to be part of it and performing for you and supporting you, instead of, oh, this is a me show. Much like
this is just another gig.
Very similar to like corporations and Pride. It's not about you, it's about the community. And she got that.
The infamous Brittany turns around and goes, "Where are we?"
Where are we?
Before she starts it. So, hello,
Las Vegas, love!
Yeah, God. Yeah,
Yeah, but we forgave her because she's Britney. Hashtag free.
Yeah,
No, freed.
I remember I did the locomotion with Kylie.
It's
I remember that very fondly, actually.
cute that that's the one you remember.
Yeah,
when
I don't
she
know
did
why.
Locomotion.
That's good.
No, it was all the lovers, and then she had the gay wedding on stage.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
Oh, I might have to go back and look at the pictures.
No, that's it
Refresh
now.
my memory.
You have to be in the moment. Anyway, for any of you out there that was there for that moment, it was special. I'm sure you would agree. But yeah, what's your best Pride?
Oh, gosh. What is my best Pride?
Is this where you go, well, actually, I don't like it that much?
No, I love Pride. I think my first Pride was in Bristol. That was a good one.
Bristol Pride,
Bristol
yeah.
Pride. With Heather Small, I think that year.
What have you done today to make you feel proud?
Album coming soon.
What did you like to know?
So yeah, that was a really good year. But I think my best Pride is yet to come.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I'd love to do a World Pride, one of those.
Oh, that's too much.
No.
Yes.
Too much Pride?
Just too much everything.
Well, exactly.
It's like overstimulation at a level that I just might explode.
But I think that's
The bodies, the music,
exactly what I want.
the sweat.
Ew.
I've seen pictures of World Pride, and honestly, it's chaos.
No,
I mean,
I
it
think-
looks lovely, but it's chaos.
I think a Pride abroad could be very fun. I don't know. We'll see.
Pride on a cruise.
I think that's just a cruise.
Well, yeah, but
I think that's just a cruise.
I really want to do it.
I know.
They
you
look
do.
so fun.
Mhm.
Anyway.
I don't know. They did that Netflix, like almost
Dreamboat.
docu-series.
If anyone hasn't watched Dreamboat on Netflix,
You're not missing out. It was dreadful.
no, you should watch it. It's
dreadful.
great. It's great.
It was enlightening, shall we say?
That I am proud of. That made me gay. Anyway,
we got a topic in a little bit.
So yes, Pride is something special. Just don't forget the importance of it.
It's something that should be cherished
Yes.
and celebrated.
And let's see more of it
equal
in
measure.
media. Let's see more of... Do you know what, actually? I say all that. Disney Plus recently released a Pride collection
Oh yeah.
of, I think it was like small documentaries and stuff around the importance of Pride throughout the decades. That's a bloody good thing to watch. And that was a real sort of but again, it comes through that historical stuff.
You want present things.
I want present things.
Yeah. Why don't we make a documentary?
Okay.
Would you like that?
And what's it going to be about?
Well, we could find people and tell their stories.
On a cruise.
No! Not on a cruise! Get your head out of the boat. I've had too many boats sinking recently. We can't do boats.
You can't say that! But also, you can. Okay, no, we're going to get cancelled.
No,
Right.
No subjects today.
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a sub.
Yes, so go out there, enjoy yourself.
Have fun.
Be proud.
Be proud.
Cover yourselves and everyone else in glitter. Maybe eco-friendly glitter.
What the fuck is eco-friendly glitter?
That's good. It doesn't have little plastics. It's biodegradable.
What if it's not?
It's good.
It's paper.
But what? Look it up.
It's food.
Read a book.
Get a job.
Anyway, this has been our second episode. With more to come.
And
so
most likely our last.
Well, yeah, let us know what you'd like us to discuss next.
Yeah.
And we will try and book in another session. Little session.
Sounds good.
Little session. Anything else you'd like to say?
Meh. I don't know. It's really my favourite word suddenly.
Having a meh.
Ah, do you?
Well, thank you very much for listening.
Yes.
And watching at home.
And watching and hearing. No.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.